Your news for the state of Tennessee in about 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 starts now.
Thanks so much for joining us for Tennessee in 10. I'm Marius Payton. TEMA confirms 4 more people have died from the winter storm, bringing the death total to 29. It was just Tuesday that number stood at 25. Shelby County had the most fatalities. 6 people died there. Knox, Davidson, and Fayette County all had 3 deaths.
Hello from the WVLT Newsroom. I'm Will Puckett. Well, a Claiborne County family is having to learn to live life totally different from how they've had to live it the past 8 years. That's because they lost their daughter in a car crash during winter weather. Scarlett Hoskins died in that crash. It happened during the winter weather a couple of weeks ago. The 8-year-old was in the car with her grandmother and younger sister when the car slid on black ice, going off the road and hitting a rock embankment. Both children were taken to the University of Tennessee Medical Center, but Scarlett sadly did not make it. Alex Hoskins, who's Scarlett's father, said the doctors came to them saying Scarlett could help save 8 other children's lives with her organs. He says they didn't hesitate to help because that's what Scarlett would have wanted.
And right now, state officials are pushing for Tennessee to get a major disaster declaration from the White House. Governor Bill Lee made the request last Wednesday. If the White House signs off on it, the declaration allows officials to help cut through a lot of the red tape and get out assistance faster. FEMA will be able to step in to directly help anyone who's impacted or get any damage from that winter storm. Stefano DiPietro joins us for our first alert weather, and it looks like there's a warm-up on the way, but we got to go through some more cold temps first.
Yeah, a couple hurdles here as we go toward the weekend, but then we'll really consistently warm up heading into next week. So this is really what your forecasted high temperatures are looking like for the next 7 days. A lot of us are in the 30s today, 50s on Friday, then back to the 30s and 40s on Saturday. It's the 50s again Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We are back in the 60s. The reason there's so much back and forth in the forecast heading into this weekend is because of this cold front. Out ahead of that front, it gets very mild across the state. Behind that front, those temperatures drop. So let me show you that with a little bit of a tighter view here of Futurecast. A quiet day today, just a lot of cloud cover once again. Here's when that cold front starts to approach on Friday. We'll start with a little clearing in the morning, but have the cloud cover thicken up through the afternoon. The farther north and east we live, we are going to get a little bit of a rain-snow mix in parts of far northeast Tennessee, the Smokies as well. So that'll be an area to watch, and maybe some flurries and some drizzle elsewhere, but I really wouldn't be overly concerned about any of that. All of that quickly tapers off in the afternoon, heading into the evening, but it does drop those temperatures for us. Then as we work our way toward next week, Marius, we're really looking to settle in to that warmer air.
All right, Stefano, thank you. FBI Nashville is offering a $20,000 reward for any information on the death of an Ole Miss football player in Tennessee. 18-year-old Corey Adams was killed and several other people were hurt when shots were fired at a pool party in Cordova, Tennessee just last July. Adams was a freshman defensive end for the Ole Miss Rebels at the time. The team honored Adams and his family after their big win against Georgia in the All-State Sugar Bowl in the college football quarterfinals.
A Loudoun County teacher is facing assault charges after they say she kicked a student. We're learning that police tell us a North Middle School student reported to the principal they were kicked by teacher Amanda Bruce. Officials saying the student's mother found red marks on their body following the kick. Bruce was later arrested. She's now facing assault charges.
A unanimous state appeals court ruled that records related to the Covenant shooting must be released. That decision overturns an earlier trial court ruling that blocked public access to those documents. The appeals court ruled Metro Police can no longer claim the records are part of a pending investigation, since that investigation is now closed. Now, because of that, the court ruled police investigative records must be turned over. When it comes to the shooter's manifesto, the judge says that issue needs another look. They ordered the trial court to review it page by page to decide whether parts of it can be withheld under school security exemptions in public records law.
I'm Jerry Askin. Tennessee's Secretary of State's office leaders say a glitch led to many people not seeing their voter information online. In a statement to us, they say a file was incorrectly loaded, causing the issue. They say the issue was quickly fixed when identified. Now, while there were issues with the website, data on the Go Vote TN app was fully functional.
Well, changes could soon be coming to Tennessee's recently expanded school recess law. Last year, Governor Bill Lee signed off on a bill to increase recess time for elementary schoolers from an average of 26 minutes per day to 40 minutes per day. Some local moms were behind the push for more recess. They said that children were not getting enough outside play and movement throughout the day. They also said the added time would help students perform better academically and help with their overall well-being. Now, a new bill would allow PE class to count towards the newly required recess time. It would also allow teachers to take away recess if a student acted out. Right now, that's prohibited under current law.
National Park Service wants to include Memphis area lynching sites in the park system. The agency is conducting a special resource study on lynching sites within 100 miles of Memphis. So here are the names of people lynched at those 8 different locations from 1868 to 1940. The study was directed by Congress as part of the 2023 Consolidated Appropriations Act. NPS may identify and include other locations as well. The study may take up to about 3 years. To find out more information and to submit feedback, just find this story on our website, actionnews5.com.
We joke fairly often that Dollywood needs a new trophy case, and that stays true as they're now up for another award, this one for their Flower and Food Festival, as it's up for a USA Today 10 Best Award for Best Flower Festival. The Flower and Food Festival celebrates its 7th year. It's happening from April 18th through June the 7th at Dollywood. Folks over there say this is the first time the Flower and Food Festival has been nominated for voting. Anyone is eligible to vote and can do so once per day per device. The USA Today contest runs through March 2nd at noon. Winners will be announced later on March the 11th. Again, vote for Dollywood's Flower and Food Festival for USA Today 10 Best. Just another award possibly on the way to Dollywood, a favorite of East Tennessee.
The real MVP, that's how the city of Bartlett described a local boy who helped out a garbage truck. Look at this picture here from the city. In a Facebook post, the city says Braden Overly and his mom Samantha spotted a garbage truck stuck on the ice. The city says Braden grabbed his shovel, hopped into action, and helped the truck get going again.
Well, coming up on an extended look at your morning commute and details on your forecast. Stefano.
And it is going to be a cold day today. We are experiencing some temperature whiplash through the rest of this week and heading into the weekend. We'll talk about that when we start to see some consistently warmer weather coming up next, Melanie.
And we have some accidents out on the roads to talk about, like this one on Briley Parkway, emergency crews on scene. I'll tell you where this one is and how slow our interstates are moving this morning.